that overhead is the highway on that side. On the right side of the bus, which I can't see from here, is the actual BTS turning, the Rollfafa. It's a good way to get around. The Rollfafa goes pretty much everywhere except in my section of Samut Prakan, so I have to take a bus to the BTS, and I'll be getting off here. Let's go catch a Rollfafa. Oh, thank you. This is the entrance to the BTS Bangna station. Sorry, I dropped my umbrella, and a nice gentleman on there made sure I picked it up before I left the bus. But this staircase, it goes up to the same Bangna BTS station that this other one up here does. But this one's got an escalator, which makes it a lot nicer. It's a lot of steps to go up every day. Howdy, folks. Bangkok at its finest. Traffic every day. And of course, you see all the motorcycles. Basically, motorbikes. They're not really big enough that I'd consider them motorcycles, but yeah, they're. Currently, I would estimate there are probably 3 to 4 motorbikes per car in Bangkok. Simply because they're easier to get around on, and the motorbikes, if you watch the traffic, they basically have no rules. Yeah, let's back this off a minute so I can talk to you. Sorry. But yeah, they go down between the lanes. I mean, they go on the sidewalk sometimes. Depends on where they're going to pick somebody up, that kind of thing. It's interesting, to say the least, to drive here, because you have to keep your head on a swivel and make sure you're checking your rear view mirrors before you change the lane, because there might be a motorbike coming up right alongside you and you don't even realize it until you look in your mirror. So there's quite a few motorcycle accidents in Bangkok, and I would say probably 7 out of the 10 times it's because of the automobiles, not the motorcycle. The automobiles are the I can't remember the next word now. I'm still learning Thai. Most of my class consists of me looking up words that they told me 2 weeks ago that I've forgotten by now. It's a lot of fun though. But I'm going to stand here for a minute, have a ciggy, and then we'll be off on the BTS to Phayas High. This is our local tuk-tuks, open air trucks. Very common way to get around here. Very inexpensive. As long as you don't mind the smog from all the vehicles around you and that kind of thing. when I first came to Thailand almost 50 years ago, the tuk-tuks were basically the only way to get around, because we anchored off of Pattaya Beach, and we took a longboat that the natives, the Thai natives brought out to ferry us to the shore. And then Pattaya back then was literally just a dirt road, maybe half a kilometer long, with one hotel, a few bars, a few restaurants, and some, shall we say, pleasure houses. And now it's a huge city of well over 1 million people, so it's changed a lot. But back then, I wanted to go to Bangkok and actually see Bangkok itself, so myself and a couple of my crewmates from the ship hired a tuk-tuk to drive all the way to Bangkok, which back then there was no highway, period. They didn't even have a highway between Pattaya and Bangkok. Pattaya basically was non-existent compared to the Bangkok city. And so it was a dirt road the whole way. We're bouncing around in the back of the tuk-tuk and having a good old time. And we weren't even drunk. We were just having fun. So that's my current history of my first encounter in Thailand. And yeah, I'm gonna cut this off here. As soon as I get ready to go up to the BTS, I can show you how everything works up there. It's really simple, very simple. Okay, so let's go up. This is the Bang Na BTS. Very well marked, thankfully in English too. But to be honest, a lot of the signage, even on the highway, is supplemented by English subtitles and that kind of thing. So there's only been a few times where I was confused about where to go because it was all in Thai script. And hopefully in a few months I'll learn that too, so I won't be so confused at times. But hey, that's why they have GPS. Without the GPS, I would be lost half the time, because sometimes the streets don't make any sense in the planning. But Bangkok grew so quickly. Over a period of about 75 years, it went from maybe 10,000 people to well over, I think it's now 2.5 million people in Bangkok, maybe more, I don't know. But this is the entrance to the BTS. I have to pay here. It's only 65 baht to take the BTS all the way to Phaya Thai, which is about a 30 to 35 minute journey. But you know, it's inexpensive, really is. I mean, the last time I got sick at school and I had to take a grab ride, basically like a local taxi, all the way back to my house, and it took a good 45 minutes, maybe longer. And it was only about 450 baht, which is basically about maybe 12 to 15 bucks, depending on the transfer rate and all that, the money exchange and all that. So, but yeah, let me go get my ticket.